What's going on, you guys? Back with another video. I know I've been gone with the well, I know I haven't been doing a lot of content recently, bro. Just been, life stuff, work, things going on, but we back. Gonna change this oil this weekend. We got a race. Well, I mean, it's like a little field party thing, but they got an ATV race, so I'm gonna be entering that, bro. I'm gonna switch over to I forget what size tires the XXC comes with. I forget what size they are, but right now we got some 30s on there. I'm gonna switch those out. I'll probably end up actually scratch that. I'm probably gonna end up bringing them along with these. I'm gonna keep these on, and when it's time to race, I'll swap over, because I think there's gonna be doing like some regular casual riding too, and I'd rather just have these on, bro. Mud and stuff, and these look better. You know what I'm saying? Like, it looks like it would be, some mud bike. I know it's an XXC, but I wanted to be, trying to convert it over to a mud bike / sport. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to be able to do mudding, but I also want to be, be going a little fast, sporty. So that's why I got 30s on there, and that's why, I mean, the X, what are these? Aztecs. The Aztecs, they're not that, they're not that aggressive, bro, so I can ride those. I can ride with these. They're aggressive, but they're just aggressive enough to be good in the mud, but you can trail ride them also, that's really what I usually do, is trail ride this bike most of the time. All right, I got some 5W40 full synthetic O'Reillys, and then you got the regular aftermarket, what size is this? KN 152. It's supposed to be the same, the exact same as the OEM, but yeah. So what we're gonna do, the drain plug is, I don't know if y'all can see that, but drain plug is right here. Oh, if I can get my finger in there. Drain plug is right here. All right, this right here. It's already kind of leaking a little bit because I got it loose a second ago. But yeah, that's the drain plug. And that's the oil filter right there. So first thing I'm gonna do, actually take off your dipstick. Leave it, helps it drain better, air circulation or air stuff, Set that to the side. We won't forget it will sit right there. And we're gonna unscrew this oil. All right, guys, we got the oil drain. Well, let's start here though. First off, this oil pan, it's got a hole in it. Oh, it's not an oil pan, but it's oil catch. It's got a hole in it somewhere, bro. Which means I spilled oil all on the asphalt, bro. My dad, bro, he is going to get mad at me. Mario on, but that one wasn't my fault. It was cracking there, but it is what it is. All right, so we can put this oil. Oh, dang, it went under the tire. Put this oil. That is dirty. I can need to wash that, but I'll wash it in a second after I get everything done. Put this oil dipstick back on. How many turns is it? Golly. All right. Next, let's get that oil filter off. All right. So we're gonna have this on here. Next, time to get that oil filter off. All right. Got that off. Let's sit that on here. And yeah. So this is the old oil filter. Oh man, it's got oil on in it. I already got the new oil filter right here. It's not the same brand, but it's the same size. It's a Rotex filter. This is a regular old cheap old aftermarket filter from O'Reilly. So I'm not gonna do this every time. Just was a little push for money this week, bro. Bill week, bro. Y'all know how it is. So I'm trying to go out there and go get a whole brand new kit, and this just happened to be here. So it is what it is. So we're gonna put this back on, and yes. All right, we got our drain plug back in. We got our oil filter in. Now all it is time for us to drop some oil in her. So she calls for 2 quarts of 5W40 full synthetic. So we're gonna give her what she asking for, basically. All right, so we dropped our 2 quarts of oil in there. and we ran it for a second. So we're gonna check this oil again and see where it's at once it's been, through the oil filter. All right, let's see here. This is it. Okay, so damn it. Looks like that's at the mediums. All right, she's back put together, all changed. Only thing left to do is clean that up. What I do if I were y'all, well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit it with some brake cleaner or a degreaser, washer, you know what I'm saying, and then I'm gonna check to see if there's any any new oil leaks anywhere, whether that be from the oil filter or from the drain plug, man. So, but I'm gonna crank her up real quick so y'all can hear. Yeah, she's sounding pretty good. I don't hear no ticks or none. I mean, I know it's loud, so I wouldn't hear it anyway, but yeah, man. That'll do it for today. Oil changed. Before this weekend, I'm gonna top off on some coolant because I'm not low, but it could always use more. Where I spilled oil at. Oh yeah. Quick tip for anybody: if you spill oil on your pavement or anything, put some sand on there. Sand pulls it up out of the pavement. That way you can wash it off and hit it with some water and get it all off. So while that's in there soaking up, waiting for that to soak all up so we can spray it off. And yeah, man, that's gonna do it for today's video. Like I said, I got some plans coming up, for the bike, just for the channel in general. Also, I know you guys, I'm building on, content, so I'm going to start back coming on strong. I know I've been out for a minute, I know I've been MIA. I'm not putting in the work like I'm supposed to, man, but we will be getting it together soon. We got some new projects too. For instance, check it out. Look what I picked up off Marketplace. I mean, not Marketplace. My cousin. My cousin sold me this. It's a little SSR, a 110, 125, I believe. Little old, little side by side, bro. Like a little something to, put around on, for the kids or whatever. We have a lot of kids that stay here, so give them something to ride around on. I'm getting it fixed. No, it looks like I ain't touched it in a minute. That's because I haven't, because I got it maybe about 3 months ago, and it's been just sitting. So what I know for sure is wrong with it is the starter, which is why nothing is wrong with the motor from what I've heard. Just, the starter and all this stuff, you got to get that situated and all that. Probably got to clean the carburetor and all that. But other than that, she should be ready to roll. Not much I got to do to her. So I just got to start, stop slacking, man, And not to mention the Grizzly. Oh boy, this Grizzly, way before I started this channel, I was riding this, man. Before I got that Renegade over there, this was the rig, man. Grizzly 660. And she's sitting here, she's looking dirty. She does run. Now she will run, but I don't. So what it's doing is, I was riding it not too long, well, a few years ago, probably like 2 years ago. I was riding around the house and it just, the throttle got stuck wide open. So, I was like, okay, I figured it was the gas, the carburetor. So changed the carburetor out, put the brand new carburetor on there. Everything was together. And I crunk it up and it did the exact same thing. So I don't know what's wrong with it. I tried tweaking with the carb. That did nothing. It still ran wide open. I'm not a mechanic. If y'all know, if anybody in the comments knows what's wrong with it, by all means, let me know. But yeah, she did that and she's been sitting here ever since because I gave up on her after I didn't know how to do that, because I was going to give it to a mechanic, but I never got around to doing it. So for now, we're going to be riding this next weekend, and this is going to be fun. We're going to be racing some dirt bikes, other four-wheelers. I know I don't stand too much of a chance with dirt bikes, but maybe she might if I put them little tires on there. You know, she's got a flash tune, and I'm supposed to be getting some clutches soon. You know, like always, y'all know how it is being an adult. You put stuff off, but I'm going to stop putting it off. I'm going to get a snorkel on there. You know, it's going to really be an XMR swap, really. It's an XXC clutches. But we're probably going to do a whole XMR build on this and customize it. So thank y'all for watching. Y'all stay tuned for more. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace.